travelers. I hope you can hear me at this mask. We're going on a small adventure today. Another quick day trip. I know you love them as much as I do. We're headed today to Córdoba for a combination of business and leisure, but most importantly to visit the Mezquita. Prices for the Mezquita vary depending on what you'd like to see. There's two separate prices for entry, obviously to the mosque and then obviously to the tower. You can, however, take advantage of the free hour, which is what I'm doing, which is why I'm awake so early, because they are open, I believe, Monday through Saturday. Don't quote me, please check their website. But they do have a free hour from 8:30 in the morning to 9:30 in the morning, if you can manage to get there. So technically, I'm gonna take this off because number one, I can't breathe. Number two, there's no one on the streets. It's so early this morning. It's just before 7 a.m. and I'm on my way to my local bus station to catch the bus to Córdoba city. I have been to Córdoba countless times, but it is usually always for something business related or for like a quick day trip to go shopping, or I needed to pick up a quick something, but it's never been strictly for tourism. So today is going to be that, and I'm very excited to actually check out the Mezquita. It's a beautiful cathedral, lots of history. Was once a mosque and then made into a church, and they're kind of built on top of each other. So it's a treasure of Andalusia, one I have not yet seen, but I'm going to remedy that today. So let's take a peek. Ooh, coronavirus. Y'all, take two. Take two on this adventure to go and visit La Mezquita in Córdoba. The first time I left on like a 7:20 a.m. bus, something like this, from my pueblo to arrive to the city, which is about 45 minutes if you're driving a car. If you are in the city bus, depending on whether or not it's direct or not direct, that will take you like an hour, hour and a half, depending. So I took a 7:20 non-direct bus that got me here just past 8. The free time is 8:30 to 9:30, as I mentioned before. Except I got here and it was still during, well, it was just after we were recovering from our phases, etc., and the lockdowns, and they had not yet opened themselves to tourism. So I got here to go do that that day, in addition to some bureaucratic paperwork that needs to get done. But needless to say, I did not get a chance to actually visit the mosque. So I'm going to visit the mosque this morning on the free hour some weeks later. And this time I took the 6 a.m. bus. So it's a little early, I'm a little tired, but I'm a little excited as well. Love these back alleyways. You always think that you're lost, or it seems like you're lost, because one little roadway gives way to another little roadway. You don't know where that roadway goes, and sometimes it just moves you to a dead end. But I personally love exploring them and getting lost on purpose. It's one of my true joys of living in Spain. It's also my daddy's birthday, so shout out to my daddy. Happy birthday. exquisite, truly, truly beautiful. I was not surprised by the small line that had formed in the morning. Was surprised that I was first and then left to take some pictures, then came back and the line was around the corner, but like, this is how it is. But I was very interested in seeing this space, and nowadays I can get really reflective as I travel and I look back on this journey from when it started, these 3.5 maybe or so years ago. And it's interesting because now that I've moved past the depths of my grief and guilt, really, for being able to enjoy this kind of lifestyle without my adventure partner, my mother, who I owe it all to. But now, I used to sit there and feel guilty, you know, enjoying a moment. It was really difficult, is my point. Like, it looks really good on the outside and everything looks beautiful and fun and adventurous, and it is. But in the depths of my grief, it was also very difficult to enjoy what that was about, because it hurt, and I miss my mom so deeply, and I wanted to share those things with her in the moment and couldn't. But I say that to say that these days it's just different, being able to adventure, and I have a different outlook and a different, like, completely different. I just have a different level of gratitude when it comes to my traveling now, and a different set of eyes with that gratitude, and just really, I'm really blessed, feeling really, really blessed.